A new week to discuss a little Big Brother 27 post-game drama. There's still some tea here and there to spill. The latest drama comes between Ashley and Michie because Ashley has still been upset by some of the comments Michie made when she exited the game about a traditional black woman, her being the only traditional black woman in the game.
You made a comment about being the only traditional Black woman in the house in a conversation. Could you tell us what you meant by that?
I come from all of the different traditional, I guess, stigmas or stereotypes. So obviously, I come from a non superhero home. Obviously, I don't have parents. I went to college. I am 100% African American. I've never really had a leg up in certain opportunities.
Because apparently, if you're not from a poor, broken home, you're not a traditional black woman, which is a crazy thing to say. And since then, since Ashley won the game and's been out of the house, Michie has not reached out to Ashley, not even talked to Ashley. And so, to Ashley, she feels like they still do have problems with each other. And I would say they probably do. It's not Ashley's job to reach out to Michie. If Mickey's the one that had the problem in the first place, it would be Mickey's job to want to reconnect with her fellow players if that's what she wants to do. And so far, that is not what Michie has wanted to do, which is also Mickey's prerogative. And so on TikTok, Ashley posted a TikTok making fun of the situation where Michie tried to say she was the only traditional black woman, bringing out her own parents for the TikTok to show that Ashley is indeed a black woman too. And she still doesn't understand why Michie took that shot and why Michie won't talk to her now. Ashley posted on Twitter after the TikTok, "I love to joke around and have fun. Don't take life too seriously." When Michie got on Twitter, though, took a little shot at Ashley and said, 750K later, and I'm still the topic. That's power. Now, I think this is Michie trying to also poke fun at the situation, but also doing her egotistical thing that Michie did in the game and does outside of the game, trying to pretend like she is and was the main character. And at times during the feeds, she was the main character. Since leaving the game, she has not been the main character, though. You know, she did struggle to get that 10,000 followers on Twitter. She still does not have that 10,000 followers on Twitter. Though I will say, it's not the serve that Twitter thinks it is. It's not the shade that Twitter thinks it is. You know, who really wants followers of bots and racists and just people that say slurs all over Twitter? It's not the same place. It's not a serve to have 100 followers on damn Twitter anymore. It's becoming the deadest part of the internet with just bots and fake accounts. So many of those. I like Ashley poking fun here. You know, I will defend Ashley when it comes to her fellow players. A lot of people talk shit about Ashley as the game went along. And Ashley talked her shit too, and Ashley still is not afraid to talk her shit. And when it comes to Michie and the fellow players, Michie does seem to be the one that wants to try and stand by her lies. She said a lot of lies during the game and has yet to truly make up for that with her fellow players. And if she's not going to do that, well, that falls on Michie. I will, however, defend Michie when it comes to the fan base and especially the Twitter fan base. Because like I just said, it's not a serve that she hasn't got to 10K on Twitter. And it feels like it's easy to pick on Michie on Twitter. And they didn't have this same energy for the likes of Zach, who was talking all his shit before he left the Big Brother house, especially about Ashley, and then got online and saw that Ashley was popular. And that's when we saw the first time the evidence that Zach is fake as fuck. And Zach has been fake ever since. Nobody had that same energy for Zach. And I respect that Mickey's not getting on Twitter and being fake like Zach and most of the players from this show usually do. I actually do respect that of Michie. And she doesn't owe the fans anything. So it's easy to pick on her on Twitter because she's a woman and they don't have that same energy for the Zacks of the house. She's an easy target for a holier than thou fan base that watches a show with lying and backstabbing and drama and fights. And it's like the same people that sometimes get in my comments and will be like, and this is why Ashley's not a good winner and I don't respect her win because she's still talking shit after the show, as if they don't sit there and watch a show full of lying, shit talking. The feeds are full of shit talking every season. That's the game of Big Brother. And Ashley's win is not going to be decided by what she does after the game. That's just absurd. In other news, the only person that Morgan continues to hang out with that's a Big Brother alum is Paul. Big Brother 18, Big Brother 19 Paul seems to have become her best Big Brother friend since the game has ended. I talked about weeks ago when she said that there's nothing actually going on between them. They're just friends. He's helping her with sponsors and stuff. But that's a lot of help with sponsors, to hang out with someone every single week since the game ended. Perhaps this is just another version of Morgan's platonic relationships, where they're just so platonic, even though they spent a whole lot of time together. They've really hung out every single week since the game ended in some capacity. And Morgan likes to troll the stands per usual, as I've talked about these past couple of weeks. This past week, she trolled the fan base by both her and Paul taking pictures within the same bathroom and posting them online, because Morgan does love us talking about her. As much as she will then get online and say she doesn't know why everyone talks about her and she wants to live her life, she then trolls the fans every time, much like posting the curtains last week when everyone was speculating that Vince recorded in her room. She now posts pictures in the same bathroom that Paul was in so everyone can talk about her and Paul. You know, Morgan is great at getting us to talk about her, and I respect it. Don't know what's actually going on between her and Paul. Still contend he would be a better option than Vince for her if they are becoming closer than platonic. But really, I still contend overall that both Morgan and Vince are hopefully getting therapy before getting into another relationship.